Howdy. You look like you could use a sip of Sarsaparilla is a Minecraft mod all about bringing the Wild West to your world. Throw on a hat, grab some guns, and let's get into it. Sip of Sarsaparilla is available for Fabric and Neoforge on Minecraft 1.21.1. It's the re-implementation of a bunch of ideas from a slightly older project of mine, Minecraft Yellow. It adds a variety of weapons, armor, world gen, and more to Minecraft. I'll be going over all the features of the first version of the mod in this video. First up, let's touch on some of the armor the mod adds. After all, if you're going to be in the Wild West, you might as well look the part, right? One of the easiest pieces of equipment to get is the bandana. All you need for this are a few pieces of wool, and you get a fashionable piece of chest armor that offers you a bit of protection. And it doesn't end there. Bandanas can be dyed in a variety of colors, just like leather armor, to make sure it matches your outfit. And next up, what self-respecting cowpoke can be seen without a hat? Cowboy hats are a sleek, stylish piece of leather armor that are easy to make, taking only a few leather and a nugget of gold. Admire the design and take comfort in knowing that you really look the part of a real cowpoke now. But that's not all. Much like bandanas, the cowboy hat can be dyed to match any occasion, from your standard colors to ones more out there. But some say there's a bigger hat, only available to the rootinest and tootinest of us all. If you find the right boiler, they might be willing to trade your hat in for the Dimmadome. Anyways, I know what you need. We've got the look mostly down, but no cowpoke's complete without a gun. If this is your first time holding the pistol, it might be better to start you off with the pop gun. This is a mostly harmless toy gun that can be used to knock cans over and, not much else. It'll technically damage whatever you hit with it, but it probably isn't killing anything besides small varmints. Now, if you want to do anything more, you'll want a wild revolver. Named after a comparable weapon from Undertale Yellow, and in homage to this mod's former name, this puppy packs a punch, letting you knock out enemies from up to 20 meters away no sweat. Crafted with some iron, wood, and flint, this will shoot revolver rounds anywhere you point it without a complaint. It's a standard 6-shooter, so you've got a few shots before you need to reload. Oh, speaking of which, you'll need some ammo for this one. Thankfully, revolver rounds ain't too hard to get your hands on, and can be crafted with just some iron and gold nuggets. Just keep these in your inventory and you'll reload the revolver when you run out, though you can also reload earlier by sneaking and using your revolver. But when you need something gone, check out the golden gun. This one's a bit pricier, taking an enchanted golden apple even, but it more than makes up for it in power, shooting a single devastating round at a time before it needs to be reloaded. Maybe not the best for general use, but when mobs come a-knockin', it can be helpful to have one of these around. Now that you're ready to go, we can explore some of the things Sip of Sarsaparilla adds to the world. One of the first things you might notice are small saloons located in villages. Currently, these aren't the most useful buildings, but in wilder times, you might meet some interesting characters here. And of course, how could you have a Sip of Sarsaparilla without sassafras? This mod also adds thin, short sassafras trees to your world, which can be found somewhat commonly grown in forests. While they don't have their own wood type yet, they're still plenty useful for charcoal, as well as a few other bits and pieces. Speaking of, the most obvious use for it are sarsaparillas. These delicious drinks are a classic for any parched cowpoke on a hot day. All you need is a bottle of water, a twig of sassafras, and a handful of berries for garnish. A sip of this will leave you feeling lucky to boot. And that's not the end of it. This mod also adds some decorative blocks, like saloon doors that can be crafted out of any vanilla wood type. These doors will swing open when you walk through them, but also when you fire a projectile or throw an item through. They're a great way for any builder to solidify some saloon vibes. And to top it all off, this mod also sometimes fits out zombies and skeletons with cowboy hats and bandanas, when they spawn in fitting biomes. After this video releases, I plan to release an add-on to Sip of Sarsaparilla that adds a variety of wackier features, world events, and more that build off the original mod. I'll make a follow-up video when it comes out. But for now, I aim to keep working on Sip of Sarsaparilla, adding more decorative blocks, gear, world gen, and more to help flesh out that western feel. If you have any suggestions for the mod, or for events in Wild Wasteland, I'd love to hear them. Just drop in my Discord server and throw your ideas in the Your Mod Ideas channel, and they might end up in a future version of the mod. Anyways, thanks for watching. If you're interested in getting the mod, it's available now from Modrinth, CurseForge, or this mod's GitHub Releases tab for Fabric or Neoforge on Minecraft 1.21.1. If you're interested in hearing about this and other projects I work on, there's a link to the Discord in the description, or you could always just subscribe. Anyways, until next time, take it easy.